What's going on, guys? So in this video, AP and I are going to be going and hunting for some parts for the budget 5.0 build. So Daytona U-Pole or LKQ got in a Fox body Mustang with a manual transmission. So we're going to go down there and see if we can pull all of it. And the plan is to pull the engine and transmission, and that's what we'll use. We'll just dissect everything off of that, and then it'll be a backup maybe. Hoping it's still there. It's been there for, what, it's been there for like 3 days or so now.
Yeah, I think it's 2 days, something like that.
Yeah, and this is the weekend. We're getting kind of a later start, so it's probably pretty busy already. Daytona gets a little congested on the weekends, so we're gonna hope it's all still there, but we'll see. All right, we're here. We're gonna go get a wheelbarrow and go cash in. It's like $3 entry fee per person, so we'll look and see if the Mustang's there and then go from there. All right, so here's our target right here. Grabber blue with 0.0 red interior.
I put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Starting my week on a Sunday. They think they can make it in one day. I just been ready to take off. Waiting my turn on the runway. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Everyone making excuses. I've been busy making music. They just wanna see me fall off. Know that I'm never gon' lose it. Got addicted to the chase now. People saying that I changed now. Know that I'm never gon' stand still. I'm treating the game like a race now. They really been carefully watching me. They treated me like I was calories, but really they can't get enough of me. They treated me like I'm a salary. They bringing me up in discussion. They wondering how do I do it so casually. I celebrate all of my victories. All of a sudden they all gonna be mad at me. Damn, I don't have time for concern. I just go live and I learn. Trust me, I waited my turn. Living my dream in return. This is a given and earned. People been listening over the world. I've been making that money while I be asleep. I never rented the money, but now all the money been too busy running to me. Hey, I put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Starting my week on a Sunday. They think they can make it in one day. I just been ready to take off. Waiting my turn on the runway. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. I'm not doing this for the money, so don't misinterpret my last line. The weather ain't always been sunny, but I know that I'm gonna still shine. You never gon' make it till you got the power to go and develop a strong mind. Cause everything happens where you don't expect it. The journey ain't given a deadline. I'm going till I got a flat line. Connecting with people like landline. I've been blowing up like a landmine. I put myself on like a combine. Knowing the way that they go and I'm ready for more. I don't wait on the sideline. I'm feeling like 2011 when Drizzy was dropping them hits like his headline.
Oh yeah, and this was the absolute perfect day to pull an engine. It was actually just 100, but we started moving and the wind let it go down a little bit.
It was 101 a minute ago.
Alright guys, that's it. We pulled the engine. Took about maybe hour and a half to do that. Every single bolt was different on the entire thing. Underside and top side, which was fun. It's obviously been out and replaced before, but yeah, we're gonna get this back home, picking up some food and drinks now, get it back home and tear it down, I think. Check out what we got, and yeah, go from there. Well, at least he's honest. Alright, so we got it all back to the shop on the ground. AP is going to start taking some stuff off.
You got a tray that we can put all this back in?
Yeah, somewhere over there. But as you can see, it has everything we need. It's going to have all the bolts. This will probably be the backup block for when we inevitably crack the other one. And this should have the forged pistons. Yeah, so the heat today may have killed AP's small impact like I have there. It just stopped working after a certain point. There we go. All separated.
This is a brand new Ford.
Well, I think they had just rebuilt this engine and then let it sit. Because, I mean, it's covered in oil like it's been leaking, but, I mean, they took it out, painted it, and put it back in. So they probably refreshed it.
The clutch looks brand new.
Yeah, it all looks pretty well new. If not a bit rusty, but yeah, this will give us all the parts we need though, so that's nice. We need to spray that down, get that cleaned up.
I forgot how light those are.
Yep, they are pretty light.
Try lifting an MT-82, and you're not going to be able to do that.
That's why it might blow up on us. So yeah, we're going to get this broken down. I need to go get some, actually I think I have some bags in it. We're going to start labeling bolts, getting all that done. So we'll check back in a little bit. Alright guys, so as you know I have the ST spoiler on. Show you that. But, look what I found today. Found the Z-Tech spoiler at the junkyard. So I may use that spoiler instead. That's actually a nice Ford, just have to clean it up. The problem is I have to fix some of the mounts. For some reason it cracked on that side and that side. So I'll have to fix that. But other than that, it looks like a pretty decent little part. And I'll see how it looks.
Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gonna crash, I know I'm never gonna crash, ayy. Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gonna crash, I know I'm never gonna crash, ayy. I'm not doing this for the money, so don't misinterpret my last line. The weather ain't always been sunny, but I know that I'm gonna still shine. You never gonna make it till you got.
This is a good sign. We just popped the head off. These are the factory forged pistons, out of the 87 through 92 Mustangs.
Yeah, so that's the first great sign of this engine. What we're thinking right now is we're going to take the front off. We're going to check the cam, see if that's still stock. It looks like this motor was just gone over and then put back together and then sat for a long time because it's covered in oil, but it looks pretty good. So we're just going to go over everything, make sure it's good, and we might actually use this setup here.
The cross hatching in these feels good.
It doesn't look bad. There's some surface rust we'll get.
There's a ridge,
but yeah, we got that one sitting over there waiting to go. I guess that can get assembled as our backup, and this will be our main one now. Could be potentially. So we'll get this broken down onto the secondary engine stand. Oh, and if you guys want to buy a turbo, we need two, and that one's too big. So we're gonna go with two smaller ones. That's out of the which one is the 6.0 Power Stroke, or?
I think 7.3 came off the 7.3.
So yeah, it's a big boy off of 7.3 Power Stroke. Obviously going to be a little too big. What's that company that makes the exhaust? Yeah, we could get a Banks exhaust, but that's $300.
Yeah, the hot side, Banks makes a hot side for the turbo that makes it spool faster. So
we could potentially do a single turbo build with that one, but it's a $300 upgrade to that turbo, and I don't want to make that investment on that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get these set up and pull the whole front off. Yeah, I was just thinking this was gonna be a parts block, and just basically for the bolts, the transmission, the bell housing, the starter, basically everything. But this one might become our main build, and that one might be our backup. But here's something else I wanted to show you guys. I actually made a stand that polishes down the crank and everything. So what we did was I actually found this method online on just a random video these guys were doing, but they use the rubbing compound, which is just like a surface protectant, and you can see this is what we used it on, and then where is it? This isn't, and then used it there. So as you can see, it definitely showed a difference for something stupid we found online that might not have worked. But all we gotta do is clean it up, and it should be nice and polished to go in. Just gotta do it to the rest of them. Alright, so here we are. We got it mounted up. Had to use 4 washers on the top, but other than that, just getting in to where we can put the stand on. Oh, look at this side. Some burnt pistons. Alright, so tire out, then we can swing this around, and you can drop it. Gently drop it. No, gently drop it. Alright. Alright.
The Eagle has landed.
2 brothers in the shop now. Hey, it was like that when you pulled out the shop. Out your shop. Alright, so I think now with this one, it's basically going to be to clean it up as much as we can, get the front off, clean that up as much as we can, and then clean up all the components. I did get the adapters for the heads in, so I'll have that set up going soon. We can get them on. So we are now en route to AP's house. We're going to go ahead and pressure wash the transmission and bell housing, and then get the pulley puller for the crank pulley. Take that off and take the front timing cover off, and then I think we'll be done for today. It has been a long, hot day, and I'm ready to get in the pool or something. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, and it's clean. Well, as clean as it's going to get, but looks like cleaned up pretty nicely. So now we're going to get this back. It's going to stand it up, let it dry. And yeah, it's going to wait to go on. So we went ahead and packed everything up for the night. It's been a long day. We're just tired. So got cleaned up, came back out. It's been raining a lot, so the shop actually had a little bit of flooding, so I'm going to put some stuff up off the ground. But as you can see, got everything, actually went ahead and painted this a little bit. May have got some overspray, gotta fix. But got them set up and all wrapped up. But yeah, this is looking nice. The engine paint for the heads is actually similar to what they painted the trans before, so that worked out pretty well. But now we're just gonna give us a little bit of time, come back to it, start working again. I might try to sell these heads because we don't need them. And yeah, I got the turbo over here. Need to go ahead and list that because we're not going to use it. It's just too big. I mean, you could see just how big that is. That's crazy. So with that, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for coming along. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Helps us out a lot. And you can go ahead and follow along on the 5.0 build. You can follow along on the Focus and all the other cars that we have now. We're going to be working on Max's truck here soon because his when he bought it, it had some damage and the rear wheel is kind of funky and we got to fix it. So, all right, guys, I'll see you next time.